It is hard enough watching and making sure that all of our children are keeping up with their school now that so many of them are home, and also keeping up with our work at the same time. But unfortunately, there is a new thing to be concerned about. Sean Herdrick, the Director of Marketing and Communications with the Better Business Bureau of Southern Arizona, is joining us this morning. Sean, it's great to have you here, especially with such an important message for parents and grandparents.
Thanks for having me today, Heather. It's great to be here.
Well, it's not just the teenagers who are online with high school, but there are so many middle schoolers and even elementary school children who are having to be in front of a computer and learning remotely. And now you're saying that scammers may be taking advantage of them.
Yes, this school year is much different than any other. And teachers and administrators and families, they're all adapting to an unusual first day of school. And they have to focus on learning online. Now more than ever, the kids are spending more time online, and the scammers are there to take advantage. To protect the kids, we really encourage parents to monitor and be involved in where their children are going on the internet. Take advantage of parental controls on web browsers and apps. Many of the so-called free apps today are linked into payment accounts. And with one click or swipe, they can automatically deduct the payment. So make sure that you enable a two-step verification for all payment methods. There are also many contests and giveaways that require personal information that could lead to identity theft or unknowingly giving away bank account and credit card information. And adults are not the only ones who receive spam and junk email. Kids often get junk emails, and since they don't have much online experience, they're even more likely to be susceptible to click on links and answer questions they probably shouldn't. While some emails may be legitimate, the last thing parents want or need is a $500 bill from a fraudulent website where a purchase has been made, or worse, giving up your personal information that can be tracked to your home.
Wow. And we don't have time to be that vigilant like we were before because, again, we're juggling all of this. And it's really, well, obviously, it's extremely sad that these scammers are targeting our children and trying to get to our bank accounts. And I know that I've seen some of those free apps, and I am guilty of clicking on those, again, because I'm trying to be in front of my computer at the same time. But just to know that this is happening out there is going to make us think twice and do extra homework. So are some of these being directed or linked directly to coronavirus?
Oh, absolutely. We've seen a huge increase in the usage of Facebook Messenger and Instagram direct messages that look like they're coming from a friend or a trusted person, such as a church official or a government official. And oftentimes, these scammers are using a hacked or impersonated account. These messages often telling a person that there's a $1,000 grant in their name, and all they need to do is pay for the processing or the delivery fees. There have even been cases of phone calls and text messages. And no matter how you hear about a grant, there's a major catch. To get the grant, you need to pay up front. And the scammer will claim the money pays for delivery or processing. The scammer will take the money and your grant will never materialize. We always recommend to do your own research. Don't pay any money for a free government grant. Check for lookalike, fake governmental listings, and verify those claims through their known official sites. And always report scam accounts and messages to Facebook and Instagram. And you can even go onto our scam tracker to report that.
Now, here's a big one that I want to make sure that we touch on and give a lot of time to. So so many people are being furloughed. Some people are losing their jobs altogether, and they're struggling with paying their utility bill. And a lot of people are saying, even financial experts out there, call your utility company, call your landlord, see if they can work with you, because more often than not, they actually can, because some of these big businesses would rather you pay than not pay at all. But you're saying that some of these people, scammers, are calling you directly saying, oh, you know what, we can work with you on your cable bill. But sometimes these are scammers who are just trying to get your money.
Absolutely. And with everyone being impacted financially by this pandemic, the opportunity to save money is something that everyone would like. So these scammers are actually calling and offering a great deal on your utilities, claiming that they're representatives of the power company, the electric company, or the cable company. And usually these callers are offering a special promotion that would allow you to save hundreds of dollars if you pay a bill in advance, usually asking for gift cards or prepaid debit cards to be used to pay them. Don't fall for these. Never trust anyone asking you to pay with gift cards, and always verify the identity of any company representative.
And these are sophisticated people who are calling you. I mean, they are really good at what they do, so people can fall victim a lot easier than they might think. If you do think that you are a victim of a scammer or a scammer is calling you, what should you do?
We always encourage anyone to verify who they're speaking with and do their own research. Never pay anyone with a gift card that you don't know. And make sure that you go to BBB's scam tracker site at bbb.org/scam tracker to see if there are similar reports in your area. And above all, protect your personal information and never give that information to someone that you haven't verified.
All good information for us, always looking out for us. Thanks so much, Sean.
Thank you, Heather. I appreciate you having us.
And again, if you would like to report a scam to the Better Business Bureau, you can visit bbb.org/scam tracker, or you can give them a call at 520-888-5353.